The time of the fearful, frightful, frazzled fears. Reset. This clever and cruel cutting brother was jealous of the spirit of the human being, and so he devised a tricky trick. He told his brother, he said, "Come, my brother, I am building a coffin for our friend who died. A friend. A relative, I mean, an acquaintance. Somebody died. Somebody died. It is a tragedy of unimaginable proportions, not even fitting into the confines of the sacred triangles you and I know so well. And you know me, my brother. You know that I am not one to cry over tragedies. I have a difficult time expressing those soft and squishy things you call feelings. Yes, you call them feelings. You call them emotions. They fly between you and the magical Star Queen at every moment. My wife, the weeper, and I, we do not have these problems. Feelings. The way I express my sadness is through precision. I want everything to be just right. And the more just right I want it to be, the more sad it means that I am. I measure my sadness through my meticulous nature and craft, and I have built something on this occasion, something necessary, because you know me, my brother. I do not like anything that is not useful. I only like things that can be used. No frivolity for me, not in this lifetime. I am here to cut things off, to cut them into pieces. But not you, of course. No, not my family members. I would never cut you. Just other things. Like time, for example. Did I say time? I meant a coffin. I meant to say that I built a coffin for our relative, the one who died, and now we are so sad. We must see if this coffin is big enough, wide enough, if it is just right, if it isn't too big or too small. Life only flourishes when conditions are ideal. Death has similar standards. Could you step into this coffin, my brother? You are about the right height and width. So similar are you to this relative of ours, the one who died. The spirit of the human being did not suspect a trick. We never suspect a trick until one happens, and even then, it's not until the coffin lid is slammed onto us that we realize, oh, that was a trick. That was a lie. And some, they don't even see it then. The first time the spirit of the human being fell into his jealous brother's murderous, binding, linearizing, sense-stifling, breath-crushing, heart-stopping coffin, he did not know what happened. He was tricked into his own death, into demise. He was tricked into closing his eyes, going into the dark, losing it completely, waiting alive in a coffin for actual, real death. That tight-assed and overworked death. Can't she get some vacation time already? That one enjoys her work a little too much and takes herself way too seriously. The spirit of the human being was tricked. Lock the door, you will die otherwise. Stay away from others and nature. Cut yourself off from life and cut life out of yourself. Guard yourself against plants, eat chemicals instead. We are wiser than our distant ancestors. There is no purpose to life. Put yourself in a box and stay there. Do not think outside of it or step outside of it, ever. There is only one time, one form of time, one version of time, and this is the time that I will now crush and make into a cage of despondency and despair just for you. Follow the rules dictated by institutions and corporations and governments and schools. Otherwise, you will die a horrible death, not seeing that you are dying anyway. A death most horrible. Come here, come into this box called Reset. This is the safest place for you to be. Everywhere else is terrifying. Everywhere else will kill you. Come here, come into my box, Reset cage old. There is no safer place than this. If somebody tries to kill you, you fight, you protest, you run. Reasonable, rational, even understandable, overstandable, stand a sideways, relatable. If somebody forces death upon you, you refuse and cling to life. But if somebody sells death to you, then you hesitate. After all, it might be a good deal. Maybe they dress it up in a shiny wrapper and draw hearts all over it. Maybe they say that they are giving it to you for half price or even for free. Maybe they tell you that you are the only one to get this exclusive offer. When somebody invites you to be killed. Now then you feel like you have a choice. And when they put a price on it, paint it up as an experience, and sell it to you like that, then you are in. And you pay willingly. Excited and curious what flavor of entertainment this new toy will provide. This toy that proves to be the poison that sucks out your light like a clever goodness-sucking and life-depriving mosquito.